Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to week 8 of the UVL. My name is Kyle, your coach of the Toronto Stalwarts, and this week we are up against Xavier and the Philadelphia Flapples. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Our teams are kind of similar. We both have Rillaboom for starters. Mine's G-Max, his is the regular. Good on him for grabbing that. It's a great Pokemon. And he's been putting in a lot of work with it. 8 kills, 9 deaths compared to my 5-4. Brought 10 times, brought 8. Yeah, I think that his team has a lot of big threats that I should be worried about. But also, it's a lot of stuff I can deal with pretty easily. So, some of the big threats I'm expecting to see coming out in this game is Flapple. I'm prepared for either Flapple or Rillaboom. I'm prepared for both of those. Both with different Pokemon, you'll see that. Grimmsnarl, dual screen setter, the tried and true up until Series 7 when Regieleki became dominant. Grimmsnarl, still super good. Priority screens is very, very potent. And I unfortunately don't have a good way to stop it from going up. I'm just going to have to deal with it. So then we come to Aegislash. Aegislash, it kind of fell off in this game in Sword and Shield thanks to a Dynamax metagame, but I still think it's a really good Pokemon. Bronzong, dual Steel type, I just noticed that. Bronzong, Trick Room Setter, screens. You know how it is. Very old school Pokemon. Still, I think it's still pretty good though. Gastrodon, the big thing I'm worried about here. Storm Drain is really huge for just shutting down Dracovish. So that's something I need to be wary of. But I have 2 grass types to deal with it, so you'll see that we have pretty good options to handle it. Aromatisse, another Trick Room Setter. I'm not really too worried about what this thing does, mostly because I don't know what it does. I know it gets Trick Room, and that's about it. Scorch is bad. Bug Fire's not a good typing. Espeon? When I was preparing for this, I was surprised to see he has never brought this. You'd think Espeon, like, it's a Psychic type, it's a fast Psychic Sweeper, which just... and it can set its own terrain with Dynamax. Like, you'd think that's something you'd prioritize bringing, but I don't know. I do not know. I haven't seen his games because no one else is recording. It's just me. I'm all alone, dude. Jacob was recording for a couple weeks and then he stopped. Conveniently enough, he stopped at our battle. Week 3, which was that video I said I'll put a link to his channel in the description so you can check out his perspective. Whatever. I don't judge. And Sam was also recording. I think he's still recording, but he's just not uploading. Who knows? Garbodor, I don't know or care what this thing is going to do. And Manectric. Does Manectric get Intimidate? Or is that Mega Manectric? This is something I should have looked up first. Manectric. Lightning Rod and Static. And Minus, but Minus isn't an ability. Not in this game. Not here. This is not useful. So looking at the team, my thought process kind of shifted around a lot during team building. First I thought I might want to take Weezing to stop a lot of his Pokemon from getting going. But then the more I thought about it, the more I kind of thought Weezing's neutralizing gas would hurt me too. And he doesn't have enough on his side. Like, he has Gastrodon with ground moves. Gastrodon, Rillaboom potentially with high horsepower. And that's about it for ground moves, so Levitate wouldn't be that helpful either. So Weezing ended up getting scrapped. Bronzor I don't think has a place in this matchup. We're not going to need Trick Room. We're not going to be using any Trick Room strategies, so I think that it was just better for him to just stay scrapped. We may use him eventually. I have no idea. And because we're not using Trick Room strategies, Rhydon doesn't really have a place. Driftblood? We're not really going to need Tailwind. We have Max Cinderace with Airstream to boost our speed. So, yeah. And other than that, I don't really see Driftblood doing much else useful in this matchup. Like, its best flying move is Gust, which hitting... I guess we could use Icy Wind for speed control, but I don't really see it being helpful. Will-O-Wisp also could have been good, spreading burns, but that's not what we're here for. Does Driftblood get Will-O-Wisp? Hold on. I'm very prepared for this video, by the way. Driftblood. Thought it did. Yeah, it does. Okay, sweet. I guess he's good at remembering things. Anyways, I've basically gone over all the Pokemon we're not bringing. So now let's talk about the Pokemon that we are bringing. So, here's the squad. Cinderace, Dracovish, Jolteon, Tangela, Hippowdon, and Hitmontop. Kind of similar to the team we brought last week, but the difference is Jolteon's going to have more of a role this time. Probably. So, starting it out, Cinderace. Obviously, he's my sweeper. I've brought him every week. Libero's too strong. Expert Belt is super helpful. And Pyro Ball boosts its own fire-type attacks. Iron Head boosts defense. Bounce to boost speed. Max Airstream to boost speed. Looking at all those from max move perspectives. And then Taunt, shut down any Trick Room shenanigans that may happen. The 188 speed is to outspeed Espeon. If that comes to the game, max attack and then just put the rest in health. Next we have Dracovish, Sandrush, Life Orb set, because there's a lot of Pokemon on his team that Dracovish can hit for super effective damage. And I would like to be able to switch between moves, because if I get, let's say I get locked into Vicious Rend and Flapple comes out, then that's not going to do any damage. We don't have Strong Jaw, and giving him Life Orb also makes him a potential max candidate, so that's something to keep in the back of my mind. So the 228 speed is enough to outspeed. I calced for Choice Scarf Espeon, as well as Choice Scarf Espeon in the sand, as well as I believe it was Flapple, max speed Flapple out of sand, so that I can outspeed and kill with Ice Fang. So that's what that is, and Psychic Fangs is to get rid of any screens. Like I said, this is what the Life Orb is for. I have a lot of moves I want to switch between, so being able to do that is going to help a lot. And again, without Choice Band, it makes him a potential max candidate. Next we have our two support Pokemon in Jolteon and Tangela. This Jolteon is the same Light Clay set that I'm bringing every week, basically. 100 speed to outspeed Espeon, max health, put the rest in 100 special attack just for something, just to give it some kind of damage output, and the rest into its defenses. Thunderbolt, Light Screen, Shadow Ball, Yawn. Yawn is super disruptive. I love the move. It's very helpful, especially in a metagame in a Series 5 metagame, which is what this is based on, without Tapu Koko, Tapu Fini, no electric terrain setters, no misty terrain setters, nothing like that. Yawn basically either forces you to take a nap or forces you to switch out so that you don't fall asleep. So, yeah, we have that. And on the other end of the spectrum, we have Tangela, Eviolite, Regenerator, Level 50, max special defense, max HP, near max HP. This 12 special attack is so that Giga Drain can OHKO Gastrodon, if need be, and then it can't disrupt Dracovish anymore. Giga Drain, Knockoff, Reflect, and Leech Seed. Opted for no powder moves because he does have 2 grass types, so a move like Rage Powder would be kind of useless. Basically, the game plan here is, if you look at his team, it's quite a few physical attackers. You have Flapple, Rillaboom, Scorch, Garbodor, possibly Aegislash and Grimmsnarl, and then you have special attackers in the form of, again, possibly Aegislash, Gastrodon, Manectric, Espeon. So basically, depending on whatever his team comp looks like, if it's either more physical or more special, I'll lead either Tangela or Jolteon and set up one of my screens. Tangela and Jolteon along with probably Cinderace to set one of my screens. I think this is actually a week Tangela comes out, so look forward to that. It could be, depending on what he brings. Also, I'm not going to show the calcs, but I did run a few. Nothing on his team can OHKO. Even Scorch, a bug fire type, both types that hit Tangela super effective, he's only hitting for like just over half without Reflect. So, yeah. And a Rillaboom U-turn also does just over half. So, yeah, look forward to Tangela. There's a sentence I didn't think I'd say when this league started. Look forward to Tangela. Alright, so next we have Hippowdon. Last week he was death fodder, for lack of a better term. I sent him out to set the sand and die, and then Dracovish did work. This week, she's going to do better. She's packing an Assault Vest, max HP, max attack, Adamant, 4 moves, high horsepower, Ice Fang, Heavy Slam, and Crunch. I feel like those are my 4 best coverage moves against Xavier's team. Assault Vest makes Hippowdon super tanky. Like, it's absurd how good Hippowdon becomes on both sides. Excuse me. And then pair that with either Light Screen or Reflect, depending on which one I'll need, and Hippowdon becomes incredible. We unfortunately don't have a way to recover, but I think I'm okay with that. Also, high horsepower instead of Earthquake because he has Rillaboom. Last we have Hitmontop. This is the same Choice Scarf set I ran last week. 12 speed to outspeed Rillaboom is what it was for. And then the attack was to outspeed, was to guaranteed one-shot the G-Max Flapple if it maxes. Yeah, Drill Run, Close Combat, Coaching, Triple Axle. Good set. It hits everything on his team that I would want it to hit. Garbodor, Scorch, and Aegislash all are hit by Drill Run, Triple Axle for Rillaboom and Flapple, and Close Combat for the rest. You don't have anything to hit Espeon really, but we have other Pokemon to do that, so I'm not putting all the strain onto Hitmontop to do that. And Intimidate is also really nice to have. Being able to weaken a lot of his physical attackers right from go. So yeah, that's the team. I hope that full disclosure, I haven't thought about Pokemon since last week. I built this team last night, and I did my last battle on last Tuesday. That was the 10th. It's about 10 days ago. 11 days ago from the time of recording. Yeah, I haven't thought about Pokemon in a long time. I really hope this goes well. But anyways, that's it for the team builder. I'll see you guys in the battle. Alright, hello, it's me, Guy, recording this for the second time now. The first time his Switch died, my opponent's Switch died, so Yeah. We're gonna try to replay that. Up to where we were. I did, in that first match, get a lot of information. So, we have that going for us. I was able to find out what a lot of his items were. And yeah, his Garbodor is Assault Vest, Bronzong Life as leftovers, and Rillaboom has a Yachi Berry. Alright, so I led Cinderace, that, Powdon, and Fish. Yeah. Alright, so time to try to remember what we did on all these turns. Man, this sucks. I'm on the right side now. Although on the right side, that's where the protagonists go in Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's where the good players go. The good guys. Alright, so Rillaboom, Garbodor. I mean, that's a Garbodor and a Bronzong. I know what my Pokemon are. Alright, so turn 1, I taunted at Bronzong and threw out Reflect. And this should be Gunk Shot and attempted Trick Room. I got next. I think that's a low roll, but we poisoned, so it balances out. You can't win them all. Cinderace was dead at this point anyways. So, oh my god, poison did so much! Alright, so next I Pyroballed at Bronzong, and I actually missed. So, let's not do that today. So, last game, I missed Pyroball, so we can make up for it here. Pyroball chunks that fucker! Cinderace should be going down here to the poison, yeah. So, this really changes a lot of the game, because last game I missed Pyroball into that Bronzong. Also, Pyroball just opens, so that's really good to know. Then we bring in the Fish. It better be. Okay, so I think now we're kind of just off the rails. Kind of. If I'm correct, I think he should max here, and I'm gonna knock off at Rillaboom. Because here's the other thing, I learned that okay. U-turn. Alright, well we get to see his last, so that's good. So Cinderace got the KO on Garbodor. Not. Flapples is last. Flapples holding a Life Orb. Alright, good info. Good info. So. Two turns of Reflect left. Let's bring in Hippo. So last game, Bronzong survived a lot more, and he was able to, he was able to set up a Reflect and a Trick Room, and I had to play through that. And I may just put in what we saw of that battle in as highlights at the end of this video. I think that's a good idea. Or as like the bonus features. Because you get to see a lot of my first reactions to a lot of things. You get to see a lot of first reactions to things and how a lot of my thought process through that. Here, I'm not in this game one. I'm not really explaining a lot, unfortunately, but that's just how the battle went. He had also Dynamaxed last game, so I had to play through that. That was very interesting. This Hailstorm should definitely get the kill. Yep. Play. And we know all the items. Rillaboom's holding a Yachi Berry. We learned that in the alternate universe where this match was very different. Okay. So now Rillaboom comes in. I think I'm gonna switch out. Ooh, yeah, big brain time. We can go for Psychic Fangs into Garbodor. Switch out Hippowdon into Tangela. Next turn we can reset our Reflect. And Psychic Fangs at Garbodor. And then later we can bring it in. Yeah, set Reflect, knock off. And then, although knockoff's kind of pointless, we'll just reset Reflect. And then later we can bring in Hippowdon again. Look at that shit. Tangela's great. What a great Pokemon. And he hadn't seen Max Mindstorm yet. Please tell me. Garbodor. So now Grassy Terrain's gone, meaning no more priority Grassy Glide. Dracovish outspeeds Rillaboom, because his Rillaboom was made for Trick Room. I'm gonna go for Mindstorm because I know he has a Yachi Berry, and that'll weaken. Yachi Berry weakens the ice type damage, and Max Mindstorm gets boosted by the Psychic Terrain. U-turn. See how much this does. This shouldn't do. Yeah, not a kill. Oh, Tangela's great. That was a crit and it didn't kill. Oh, Tangela. Oh, Tangela. The boy is so strong. Alright, so for purposes of science, I'm going to see how much Ice Fang does into Yachi Berry. Rillaboom. Ice Fang, and because I don't want Dracovish taking residual. And also this activates Tangela's Regenerator, switching it out, heals it back up. Oh, Tangela's so good! I'm so sorry I couldn't bring it for our battle against Sam, but man, he has put in work. Here's the Yachi Berry, yeah. So I'll show you. Wow. That's just BM right there. I'm so sorry, Xavier. No, Crunch doesn't miss. I want Hippo to get the kill. Put in work, Hippo! Yeah! We got, Rillaboom. Alright, on to game 2. Okay. Pick the same team. And also, oh frick, which one is it? Legend 1? Is that the battle music? God, please be the battle music. I learned in the battle that got cut that the Reggie battle theme is selectable, and man, I need that. Okay. Do I just go with the same 4? I think I just go with the same 4. That 4 was a really strong core. Hitmontop is the other option. I don't think Jolteon comes for this matchup. His only special attacker is Manectric, and I don't see that being necessary. I don't see him bringing Manectric. Not when I have Hippowdon to just shut it... Excuse me, to just shut it down. Yeah, I think these same 4. Reflect is really good. Yeah. Can you believe I scrapped Alola Ninetales? Oh, it is the Reggie theme. Yes, I found it. Oh, I'm so good at guessing. Can you believe I scrapped Alola Ninetales, who could set dual screens on turn 1 almost immediately for Tangela? Okay, dual grass. Flapple. Let's get in the back. I think on this turn 1, I'm content to just click the go button and max Airstream into... We'll say into Flapple. Actually, no. No. Into Rillaboom. And set Reflect. So no switches. Is Dynamaxing. Flapple, okay. So let's take stock. Rillaboom protects, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Should have stuck to my guns, dude. I thought he was gonna U-turn, so that's why I didn't. Tangle's not gonna be faster now. There's no way. He's probably going for max Wormwind, if I had to take a guess. Lower my attack. Which makes sense. It's a good play, yeah. Wormwind into Cinderace. Okay. 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 Let's say we guard. I think guard is a good play. And then knock off the Flapple just to get rid of its orb. Get rid of its life orb. Yep. Sweet. Five head. Although I'm a normal type now. I've kind of played myself into a corner now, where I don't have a lot of good options. Yep. Okay. Get rid of the Yachi Berry. Bring in fish. Turns of terrain left. Do I think Rillaboom protects here? That's what I'm thinking. We know it does have Protect, and I think I'm more afraid of Flapple, because I know Outrage can just kill. If I call this right, I'm a god. And if I call it wrong, I think that's GG. Wait, but he's not Grassy Lad. Guys, there may just be hope yet. Manectric. So he has Manectric. I really didn't think he'd bring Manectric. So he has Manectric, he has Rillaboom, and he has fourth Pokemon. Survey says Centiskorch. Survey says I'm going to Vicious Rend Manectric. And high horsepower into the Centiskorch? God, why does high horsepower not have a second effect, and yet it's still not 100 accuracy? That's so garbage, dude. Anyway, we'll horsepower into Centiskorch. No switch for Rillaboom. Huh. Lunge? What the heck does that do? Oh, that drops my attack. That's cute. Oh, Flame Body. That's cute. Adorable. How many turns of Reflect do I have left? Let's keep track of that. So we're about to get another 5 turns of grassy terrain. Ah, we have 0 turns of Reflect left. Very poggers. I think that what we should do is protect with Dracovish. And switch Hippowdon out into Tangela. We didn't learn anything about Manectric in this game, unfortunately. Nice. Nice! Heck yeah! Oh, that was amazing. How many turns of the Sandstorm are left? I unfortunately don't have my calc pulled up, so I can't run a check of how much Grassy Glide is going to do. 2 turns of Sand. I might want to switch out to Hippo here, sack it off, just so we can have our Reflect up for Dracovish. And Dracovish can be back at full health, full attack power. Yeah. I think that's a good play. Bye, Hippo. Oh my god, it lived. Okay, it doesn't live twice. God, that was... gone. Look at me actually taking notes of what's happening in the battle. Alright, so I kind of just banked it all on Dracovish being able to live Grassy Glide. If he doesn't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So he comes in, I guess we can either Fish's Friend or Psychic Fangs? How much do I trust Ice Fang right now? He has no item. We knocked off the item. It's the last turn of Sandstorm. 95 accuracy. Yeah. And we're actually going to Leech Seed into Centiskorch. Oh, he protects. Grassy Glide. Yes. Yes! No! Oh, that was a crit! Oh god, Dracovish! Ah! Oh no! That's not very poggers. Okay, do we live? Oh, we Psychic Fangs this turn. We 100% Psychic Fangs Rillaboom this turn. Psychic Fangs, Rillaboom. And same thing. Leech Seed into Scorch. Wait, how many turns of thing were left? Oh, shoot. I think it was 2 turns. Yeah. Okay. Coil. Alright, Tangela versus the world right now. This is Tangela versus the world. Do you have faith in the boy? Scorch is recovering health, but we sap some health back. I think a grassy terrain boosted... Yeah, no. Yeah, 1 turn of terrain left. I think a grassy terrain boosted Giga Drain is actually better than using knockoff when he doesn't have an item. Oh, wieners. Well, that's bad. Oh. Well, it's been real. I hope you guys like content because you're getting a game 3. Again. This is all I do, just game 3s every week. Hooey. Also, what a week to not have nicknames. Okay. How do we adjust? I think we played Cinderace pretty badly that game. I need to get Dracovish in a position where he can sweep. What if we go Hitmontop and Tangela with Hippo and Fish? And we max Fish? Although I don't think Cinderace was even... Cinderace is really good in this matchup. You know what? We're gonna do this. Because I think Dracovish should be outspeeding everything on his team. It makes me kind of Manectric weak, but I trust it. God, why is it a game 3? Why is it always a game 3, dude? Every week with this stuff. Relevant Flapple. Relevant's got Yachi Berry. Flapple has a Life Orb. Tangela's on the left side now. I'm gonna airstream into Flapple. Learn our lesson from last game. I can see Flapple potentially Dynamaxing and guarding here, but I'm okay with that because then I'll be a flying type, and he's not using Wormwind if he max guards. Okay. wide. Not gonna do much. Next Airstream comes out. This is KO. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. This is how game 1 should have gone. Game 2 should have gone. Last game. How turn 1 should have went last game. We have Reflect up. We have 2 more turns of Dynamax. He has no Dynamax. He has a Rillaboom out. I think Manectric probably comes in here. Yeah. At +1, we should be outspeeding Manectric. Even if it's Scarfed. So I think I want to set up for endgame. Hold up, wait, we can Steel Spike into Rillaboom. Knock off Manectric. I don't know if Steel Spike kills. Yeah, we'll knock off Manectric and Pyro Ball into Rilla. It's not very effective. Perfect. That's a dead Rillaboom. Then it's Yachi and not Akka. Sun is out. T-Bolt. Good chunk. Trick choice specs. Okay. And Scorch, which we did not learn its item. We didn't learn its item last game, but that's no matter. We basically have we have free reign. I don't want to learn what its item is though. I don't have it back. I have Hitmontop. Let's bring in Hitmontop. And then we can max Airstream into Scorch. Yeah, this is one of those battles that was just kind of like, I don't want to say it's won yet, but it was basically won on turn 1. Knocking out his Dynamax immediately was a really good, put us at a huge advantage. And the fact that his Flapple didn't even get a max move off, yo, hitting Thunder in the sun, what a lad. Like I said, now we basically have our we're basically in a position where we can't lose. Giga Drain is stronger. Drill Run. KO. Okay. Continue the winning streak. 3 in a row. Heck yeah. Good lord, that was an intense set of games. That was absolutely friggin' nuts. Really fun set of games. Game 2 was super crazy, and man, I did not expect Tangela to put in so much work. I'm so proud of my boy. I'm so proud of him. I wish we could find the item on Scorch, but not a big deal. Anyways, that is gonna do it for this week's episode. I'll be back again next Sunday, usual time. Next Sunday, 10 a.m., where we will be fighting. We'll be having our rematch with Ben and the Seattle Dragapults. Almost forgot. Almost forgot that's what they were called. I almost said like a Milwaukee team, but I knew that wasn't right. Anyways, rematch with him next week. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. And welcome to the important part of the video. This is the part where we do our battle. And I have absolutely no clue how this is going to go. Like I said in the team builder, I did not think about Pokemon since last Tuesday. And last Tuesday was a long time ago. I built this team yesterday, last night. I was very tired. And it's going to be very interesting. I think we have a good game plan. Let's see how it goes. Here's the team. I'm Swell. We have Tangela. Let's get her done. Nope, turn Bluetooth off. Nope, mute your cellular device. Bronzong, okay. No Espeon. No Grimmsnarl. We need to watch Bronzong. Got Trick Room. Rillaboom. Okay. So this is looking like a more physically oriented team. So I think I want to go with Cinderace and Tangela in the lead. With Hippowdon and Dracovish in the back? Is that good? Do we like that? Hippowdon Fish? Or Hitmontop? No, we'll go Hippowdon Dracovish. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna find out together. First, Hitmontop. Yeah, let's do it. Feck it, we're bringing Tangela. Everybody get hyped. As always, if you enjoy the content, please be sure to show your support by leaving a like. It does truly help out a lot. And be sure to check out the Hot Gamers Only podcast I'm a part of. Last week we talked about Spider-Man Miles Morales. And again, I have no clue what's going on this week. Bronzong and Garbodor. Okay. Yo, is this the Reggie battle theme? Oh, that's a nut, dude. Alright, we're gonna taunt and set up Reflect. God, I love the Reggie battle theme. Whew, that's a lot of damage. No Trick Room after taunt. Okay. I think I'm just gonna... Once he have him back... well, we're gonna chunk something with Pyro Ball. So, we'll Pyro Ball Bronzong and go knock off into Garbodor. Of course he dodges. Oh my god, I lived. Assault Vest. Okay. Let's try that again. Actually, we'll Pyro Ball at Garbodor, and then knock off into Bronzong. Yep, okay. Has leftovers. Okay. Odor. Salt Vest. Bring a Dracovish here. Vicious Rend. And you have 2 turns of Reflect left. I'm gonna throw out a Leech Seed on the Bronzong here, so that we can start recovering some health back. Garbodor's down. Sorry about all the clicking. Oh shit, Taunt wore off. That's fun. I guess he wasn't paying attention. Yeah, sorry I'm typing so much, I'm keeping track of everything. Here's the thing, Tangela is a slow Pokemon. He's a slow Pokemon. Alright, here's Rillaboom. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I probably should have Vicious Rended at Bronzong that turn. Oh well. That's fine. Grassy Terrain is up. I have Hippo in the back. I think what I want to do this turn is just Protect. And knock off into Rillaboom, find out what its item is. Yeah. So here's the max Rillaboom. I'm so used to seeing G-Max Rillaboom. Dracovish protects. It's probably max Overgrowth if I were a betting man. Yachi Berry. Okay. Gonna go for max Hailstorm here and reset Reflect because he's got a very physically oriented team. I want to have the Dynamax advantage, and we'll have Reflect back up. Tangela is slower than Rillaboom, as we just learned. He's currently Dynamax, so he can't use Grassy Glide to get rid of the turret on... to basically just... Ooh. His own Reflect. Your Reflect versus mine. Okay. It's Life Orb Hailstorm. How much is it doing through Reflect? Not much. Rather not enough. And this tells us speed turns. That's Tangela, and then it's Rillaboom. And then it's Fish. So one cheeky thing I can do here is... I can max Guard and switch in Hippowdon. How many turns of Trip in? Like 2. I mean, Dragovich is already the fastest thing on the field. Yeah. I'm gonna do that, and then switch to Hippo. Kinda gonna be slow burning this, but kind of also okay with that. Okay. I'm like, there's no way that he max grassed into Tangela. Yeah, just lower special attack. That doesn't mean anything to me. Hit by Sand. Dracovish doesn't get hit by Sand because it has Sand Rush. And Hippo's gonna get a lot of health back here. Thanks to the Leech Seed. You know, Tangela putting in work. Alright, so Rillaboom's back to small form. One more turn of Trickery. I'll go for... Go for max Mindstorm into Rillaboom, and, excuse me, and disconnect from the game. Poggers. Great. Can't wait to replay this. Yeah, yeet. I'll see you guys. Oh. Oh no. Well, that's awkward. Apparently his Switch just died, and he doesn't have a charger with him.